Facts about creepy-crawly insects. Which is the biggest creepy-crawly? The Indonesian giant stick insect is the longest creepy-crawly in the world. The heavyweight champion of the creepy-crawly world is the Goliath beetle. It's as heavy as hamster. Monarch butterflies hold the world record for long distance flying. Each year they fly from Canada down to Mexico, a journey of over 3,500 kilometers. The tropical cockroach is the fastest known runner in the insect world. It speeds along at over 5 kilometers an hour. Which is the smallest creepy-crawly? You'd find it hard to see a fairy fly because it's no bigger than a full stop. The female lays her tiny eggs inside the eggs of other insects. She can squeeze as many as 20 into just one butterfly egg. The Hercules emperor moth is the world's widest creepy-crawly. What is an insect? An insect has 3 pairs of legs, that's 6 altogether, and 3 parts to its body. The first part is the head, the second is the thorax, and third is the abdomen. Like all insects, this hoverfly has 3 pairs of legs and 3 parts to its body. Woodlice aren't insects. They belong to the same family as crabs, lobsters, and shrimps. They don't get together very often though, as woodlice live on land, not in water. When is a fly not a fly? A true fly, such as a housefly, has only 1 pair of wings. Butterflies, dragonflies, damselflies, and mayflies all have 2 pairs of wings. So they're not really fleas at all. Centipedes have too many legs to be insects. One kind has 176 pairs. Are spiders insects? No, a spider has 8 legs, not 6. What's more, its body has 2 parts instead of 3. This is because the head and thorax are joined on a spider's body. Why do spiders spin webs? A spider's sticky web is its home and it's harder. When an insect flies into the web, it gets stuck. The spider rushes out to spin silk around it. Inside the silk, the insects turn into a liquid mush. Later the spider can suck it up like a drink. Most of the webs you see are round orb webs, spun by garden spiders. Other spiders spin webs with different patterns. All spiders spin silk, but they don't all make webs. The spitting spider catches insects by spitting a sticky gum all over them. How do spiders make a thread? Spiders make runny silk inside their bodies, drawing it out through little knobs called spinnerets. The runny silk sets into thread, which the spider then weaves into a web, using its spinnerets like fingers. When do spiders fly? When baby spiders hatch out of their eggs, they spin themselves a long, silk line. Then they wait for the breeze to carry them off through the air to new homes, which may be many hundreds of kilometers away. What does an insect feel with its feelers? Insects use their feelers to taste and smell. The longer the feelers, better. Some insects also use their feelers like fingers to check things out by touching. The male Luna moth's feelers are long and feathery. He uses them to smell out female moths many kilometers away. The banded longhorn beetle doesn't just have stripy feelers, the rest of it is blue and black. The cockchafer beetle always finds out its feelers before it flies. They tell it which way the wind is blowing. Which insect tastes with its toes? Most insects taste food with their mouths, as we do, but the honeybee can taste with its feet as well. It only needs to land on a flower. Which insect listens with its legs? The long-horned grasshopper has ears on both its front legs. They're tiny holes with skin stretched over the top a bit like miniature drums. Why do caterpillars change into butterflies? Every butterfly has to go through for different stages of its life before it is a fully grown adult. At each stage, it changes its size, its shape and its color. Many kinds of insect change shape as they grow. This way of growing is called metamorphosis. A butterfly lays its eggs on a plant the baby caterpillars eat. The babies that hatch from an insect's eggs are known as larvae, but many people just call them grubs. The caterpillars eat hungrily and grow very quickly. Caterpillars grow so quickly that their skin pops open underneath. There's brand new skin with plenty of growing room. Each caterpillar makes itself a hard case called pupa inside. Its body turns into a kind of mushy soup. The pupa is like a strong box. It keeps the insect's body safe while it changes shape. The soup slowly turns into a butterfly. When the butterfly wriggles out of the pupa, its wings are soft and creased. They dry in the sunlight. Butterfly don't need food to grow, but they love to sip sweet nectar from a flower now and then. It's a fuel that helps them to fly. A female butterfly lays as many as 50,000 eggs in her lifetime. Which insect makes the best mother? A mother earwig spends all winter looking after her eggs. She licks them clean and keeps them warm. When they hatch, she feeds them with food brought up from her stomach. A woodlouse carries her babies in a pouch, just as kangaroos do. What hatches out in a vase? The potter wasp makes tiny vases from wet clay. She lays an egg in each one and pops in a live caterpillar, sealing the vase so that the caterpillar can't escape. When the baby wasp hatches out, its first meal is waiting for it. Which insect is the laziest parent? The cuckoo bee doesn't look after her own babies. Instead, she sneaks into another bee's nest and lays her eggs there. When the baby cuckoo bees hatch out, they eat any food they find of in their foster brothers and sisters. They will eat also. The larvae of a phantomage float in the water on little pockets of air. The wolf spider carries her eggs around in a silk backpack. When the babies hatch out, they climb out onto her back. Which insects wear armor? Beetles have two pairs of wings, but they only use one pair to fly. The other pair is like a thick piece of armor covering the beetle's delicate wings and soft body. When a beetle is scuttling along the ground, its flying wings are hidden beneath a shiny armored wing casing. When it wants to fly, a beetle opens its armor casing and stretches out its wings. The beetle beats its wings and moves smoothly through the air. It's not difficult to guess how the giraffe weevil got its name. Its neck is twice as long as its body. Which beetle fires a spray gun? Watch out for the bombardier beetle. It shoots its enemies with a jet of hot, stinging liquid. As the jet is fired, it makes a sharp cracking sound like a tiny gun going off. What digs graves, then robs them? Burying beetles have no respect for the dead. When they find a dead animal, they dig away the soil until the body sinks into the ground. Then they lay their eggs in its body and cover it with soil. When the eggs hatch out, Teresa tasty well-stocked meat to eat. Imagine rolling balls of snow to make a snowman. That's how scarab beetles roll their balls of animal dung. They push the balls into a safe hiding place and eat them later on. Why do moths flutter around lamps? When moths fly at night, they use the moon and stars to find their way. A bright light just confuses them. They circle and crash into it and may even burn their wings in the hot bulb. Why do glowworms glow? A glowworm glows to attract a mate. It flashes out a message to other glowworms in the neighborhood. Then the glowworm sits back and waits for a reply. How do grasshopper play the violin? The meadow grasshopper plays its body like a violin. It uses its back leg like a bow, scraping it against its wing to make a loud chirping sound. On a warm summer's day you may hear a whole orchestra in your garden. Death watch beetles like to munch through the floorboards and they attract a mate by tapping their jaws. People once thought this knocking sound was a sign that someone in the house was about to die. How do mosquitoes hum? Female mosquitoes hum by beating their wings at up to 1,000 times a second. They do this to attract a mate. The world's loudest insect is the cicada. You can hear it over 500 meters away. That's about the length of 5 football pitches.
Yeah, you got me feeling numb. Girl, you got me shook from the way your body looks. Got me riding hooks, got me feeling like a rook. I don't do it by the book, but for you I'll take a look. Don't know what your mama took, sweet and spicy like a cook, yeah. I'll keep it real, let's make a deal. Buy you a meal if you just let me feel. Get out your heels, grab on the wheel. Back to my place at the top of the hill. Don't have regrets, I know what's next. She need a fresh, I'll be back in a sec. Look at them legs, don't make me beg. Back to the room, let me show you my bed. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Touching on your body feels like taking on a drug. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. Everything you do, I can't seem to get enough. You got me feeling good, yeah, you got me feeling numb. I could look at you all day, watch the way them hips sway. Love your body so I pray, don't you dare take it away. Can't control what I say, lost my mind cause your frame. Hey girl, what's your name? Lit me up just like a flame. Body in motion, I feel the commotion. Beyond you like lotion, I'm honest and broken. I flow like the ocean, I feel you were chosen to fix me, I'm broken. My heart that you stolen, hey. Stay with me, play with me, lay with me. Hate to see when you leave, chemistry feels like it's destiny. I just want you laying next to me, and I really don't want you to ever leave. On your body feels like taking on a drug.